Here we go. Whoa. Whoa. What the heck? Okay, this is nuts. This is really creepy, man. I actually can't get away. Oh my goodness, I can't get away. So what is going on, guys? This is Ryan here, and welcome back to Subnautica. That's right, guys. We are returning back to this series after a 2-week break because there wasn't really a whole lot to do, but now there has been a brand new update implemented. It is the Bones update. From what I can gather, guys, we are heading back to the Lost River again. It seems like that place has been completely revamped. We need to explore that and see exactly what that is. I just want to really get back into this game. It's been 2 weeks. 2 weeks too long, might I add. It's going to be a great episode, guys. If you're also hyped for this one, remember to drop that like rating. We always try and strive for more likes than the previous episode. It's a difficult goal, but I always try and insert that in there to see if we can do it. So let's get going. The first thing I actually wanted to do was head on over to the modification station here and hopefully have the parts to make the we actually have the parts already. Of course, we have the survival knives. What did I just say? Survival nice? Well, yeah, survival is nice. That's a good point. The thermo blade, so a survival knife and the battery. All right, we're going to form that one together. The biggest problem I always have when I'm playing in this world, I'll always tend to be, for example, surviving perfectly well, and then I'll always run out of food or something. And I believe, and I'm going to test this before we go on too much of an expedition without the Cyclops, I think the thermo blade pretty much cooks the fish that you slice on the spot. Yeah, kind of barbaric, I know, but we need some food, you know what I'm saying? 2 little peepers right here. Now, if one of you guys could just swim towards me, I'd love to analyze you again. I actually do need to, you know, let's actually stay true to our word for now. I need to build up my library, to be honest. I haven't really done this enough. There we go. So alien life forms, peeper. Now, the next thing we need to analyze is how he tastes, because we have not done that in a while. So, oh, I picked him up. Okay, that was also anticlimactic. Let's try on one of your buddies anyway. So let's try on this one here. He's swimming right towards us. We can't quite reach him. Come back here. Don't keep shouting, man, and going away. There we go. I got him. I actually got him. So if we pick this guy up right now, it is a cooked peeper. That is fantastic. So a deep we do not want that one. Ew. We'll eat this one. Jeez, dude, I've had like a cooked peeper in my back pocket for 2 weeks. That thing must have been like squidging every time I like move my legs. Oh, okay, that is a disgusting envisionment. And I believe all is actually well. Fantastic. Another thing you guys have been saying as well is to make my Cyclops a self-maintaining thing. Let's see if we can actually do that now. I think I didn't realize this, but you can actually put, I believe, the why am I being so stupid? I can't even remember what they're called. The solar panel. How do I not remember solar panel? You can put those things basically on top of your Cyclops. That makes it self-sustaining. You can also put other things inside. One area of Subnautica I really haven't explored to the fullest amount, and I intend to eventually, is just like building bases and stuff. This has been our base for, I think, 16 or 17 episodes now. There's just so much more we can explore. A few things as well that are still catching my interest is the fact that there is actually a prawn suit over there. That's our prawn suit, and there's also our sea moth just down there as well. I mean, it's all kind of in the same direction, so I guess we'll just go this way and see if we actually come across it. This is really interesting though, because it's in the same direction really as the floating island. Actually, en route, we've just came across Life Pod 6. Let's head inside here. There is a PDF down here. We'll be taking that one, an abandoned PDA. Crew members emergency recording number 2. Oh, that must be, hey, there's like a, what the heck? What the heck? Why is there another prawn suit right here? Okay. What? Has it got any mods in it? Let me just check. It does not. It's got energy 90%. I want to explore. Has this thing got any, like, resources in it? It doesn't have anything. Why is this just, like, standing here? Have we even scanned one of these before? I mean, can we? No, we can't. Okay. I mean, it's fully operational. I guess we'll be using this to go to our location. All right, so down we go. We've got some geysers just here. We're going to walk just to the side of them here. And you can see we're getting closer also to our machinery. We can see our prawn suit down there. I'm probably going to use the sea moth for this one, I think, because it could probably get us to and from a lot quicker. These things are cool, like how you can walk along the base of the sea, but they also take a lot longer to traverse. The music caught me off guard then. Sounds like it's changing. Have we heard this before? I believe we have. It just makes the place feel so much more mystical, though. It's like, it feels like there's a lot that's happened down here. Like, going down here, it just feels like there's a lot more weight to the whole situation. Have we heard this? Now I'm really thinking we've never heard this song before. This is a lot more intricate than the ones I've heard before. This is interesting. I'm liking how this one's going so far. This really sets a great atmosphere for down here now. Sorry, dude. Sorry, I didn't mean to kick you. You friggin' bubblehead. Oh, there's a warper. Okay, 4 past nice and quick. Yeah, that's much better. Just getting to... Oh, he's teleported right in front of me. He is looking in my direction too. And I'm stuck in a rock. Unwedged now. Keep your distance. I see you looking at me. I see... He is definitely turning to the direction I'm in. There is 2 of them. Oh my goodness. Whoa, they're like... Oh my god, no, he got me. No way. Oh my goodness, this is not good. God, where are we? No. You're kidding me. This could not happen again. Okay, come on. I've got 1 battery. Yes, there we go. I was not... No way, he just shot another one right at me. That barely missed me, I think. Wow, these guys have gotten a lot more dangerous since the last time I was down here. Sheesh, they literally lock onto you straight away, and they are throwing things left, right, and center. Hey, look, there's our Seamoth! Woohoo! We finally made it back, guys. All right, we'll get this guy back up to 100 health before we even do anything. It's not really 100 health, more like percentage. And then we can go and do more exploration. Here we go. I did see a warper. Yes, just above me. I don't think he's focusing on me, which is really, really good. So now we're going to find the entrance, guys, to the Lost River. And also, I know I left the last episode on a big cliffhanger. I was actually going thumbnail hunting, and the game automatically saved midway through. There was no going back. It was all pretty much downhill from there. I was trying to retrieve my old save data, but it was no good, man. It was gone. It was so gone, and it sucked. It sucked. All that dramaticness for nothing. I believe the Lost River is actually in this direction right here. I don't know why I was calling it the Lost Forest as well. I was calling it that like over and over again. It was super annoying. But either way, we are now back here, finally. And it is good to be back. Now it's time to get exploring back in this amazing place and see what new stuff has been added. Find the new creature. Find also, I believe, a precursor structure. And just see everything again. So we can go that way or this way. I'm kind of drawn to go this way, so we're going to explore and see what we can come across by doing this. For the most part, looks like we're going to a drop. We are going to the bone field right here. I remember this all too well. He's looking about how he did the last time we explored. He is still a colossal bone structure, though. It's insane. I don't know. I want to see this thing swimming around still. I keep saying that every single time I come across it, but it's still a real big requirement of mine. Well, not a requirement, but a demand. I demand to see this thing once living. We're gonna be heading straight back down again. That music, though, that's all I'm saying. I think as well, like the tree we saw in the middle, I think it's called like the Tree of Eternity. We'll figure that out. We'll look back at the logbook and see what they actually called it last time. That's like a central point, and there's ways you can go out from there to explore the different zones down in the Lost River. So let's do that. Whoa. Well, that music just makes me feel like there's something down here about to kill me any moment right now. Okay, this does not feel good. I'm gonna say that right there. Why is the Sea Dragon Leviathan right here? Are you kidding me? But he should not be down here. Why did I hear his shouts? How close by is he? What the heck? It definitely sounded like there's a couple of layers between us, but he should not be getting this far right here. I've never heard him this close, because to even get out of like the lava castle underneath, we've got to travel really, really far. Oh boy, this is our safe depth right here. We can't go any deeper than this. Now this tree is looking a lot more alive than last time. It kept popping in and out. It looks like they fixed that graphical issue right there. It's definitely stationary inside here. Okay, you guys feel free to shout away. If I get any definitions wrong, you guys tell me. This is looking awesome. We'll swim around with these guys. Okay, we need to be really careful of that. Yep, okay. This breaks away into like 3 separate compartments. This is just like a small opening there. There's a larger way to go there. And then there is like a more confined route just up the side here. I'm kind of drawn to this side. Don't know if it'll actually be in here. We're still as well on the lookout for a new creature because we haven't seen it yet. And it'll be really, really interesting to see this. Okay, have we been here before? Oh, this place looks freaking awesome. Have we been here before? I'm gonna ask that again. Let me just take a quick look around here. Okay, through the fog. Wait. Why am I like bleeding? What the heck? Let's just head on up here. I think this is where the other skull is. Yes, we have been here before. So now I'm wondering, is this where we'll find those new creatures? I'm not sure if this is even the right place to be looking for them. So let's explore anyway, because it's always good to be back in this zone. The mysteries that this place now holds is incredible, and it's only building, man. It's so cool. So as cool as this place actually is, we have been here before. We've got to stay on track, guys, and remember why we've actually came back here in the first place. We are here to find some of the new structures that are located down here. There's one more here. Oh, okay. Okay, why is he roaring so loud? I don't know how I'm able to hear him. There's a little break in the rocks here. I've never seen this before. Can we fit through? Let's do this nice and carefully. Try not to bump anything as we go through. Something has just loaded. Okay, my game lagged tremendously right there. I have never seen this zone before. What the heck? Whereabouts are we? Oh, man. It's very blocky down here. Let's continue anyway. Actually, this is really... What the heck? It's like tiles going... Okay, this goes right the way upwards. Where are we? What the heck? This just kind of goes up and up. It goes up like 200 plus meters. I don't know what the heck's going on down here. I can't really see anything. Nothing has loaded in, meaning I guess nothing is here? What the heck? I can't even find this thing. I've been searching for like 25 minutes. What the heck? That's not it. What the hell? Shut up. I'm not even afraid of you anymore. I'm more frustrated. I can't find this damn hole in the wall. What the heck? What? What the heck? Is this new? This doesn't feel right. I've just entered a different zone. I believe I came from up there, but I don't know where I am right now. The visibility is literally impossible, guys. Let's continually go this way then. Southeast is our way back out of here. Is this leading to another dead end? Wait, what is it? This looks like it might break my game if I go through here. Oh, wait, it's actually a drop. What the freak? Where have I gone? It's just like an open place that offers me beautiful music to my ears. Very soothing. Okay, guys, and we are back. So, I was actually going to consider cutting the whole of what you had just seen prior, but I thought, you know what, I should probably show that so you can actually see how the land has changed. Humongous thank you to IGP. I watched his video on how to transfer one save file to another and get all the terrain to update. Honestly, he hits legend status for me right now. If you look at this, and as I spin around slowly, everything has changed as I rise up. It might be quite interesting as well. You guys can like look back at just what I'd recorded before and now see how the land looks now. It's really, really cool. Actually, where I was checking before was exactly where I needed to be. However, if we actually look now... Wait, where is it again? Damn, this music as well, though, man. It's like they've added this too. I think some of the elements actually pushed through in the update, but not the main ones, which was how the terrain has changed. Just behind this small little geyser here, this is where I needed to go, guys. This is extremely interesting, and you know what? Let's go straight into this and take a look exactly at what is in here. We're getting a look, all right. As you can see, guys, it is the elements, or should I say the remains of what appears to be a precursor base. It's extremely interesting. You can see this thing has physically been torn apart. This thing is abandoned. It's damaged down here. It's not been looked after for some time. I don't know how much of this we can really explore. As you can see, this one is currently blocked off. That is not a way inside of this place. It's just crazy to think, though, that the precursors were also down here once upon a time. And, I mean, it offers... He's still doing that as well. He is still shouting away, guys, the sea dragon down there. I don't actually think there is any way inside of this snippet of the precursor base. I mean, did it fall from up above? It appears as though this thing is almost like foul, and it's just kind of broke apart because I don't see how this thing could be planted in this rock right here, and really what it would be doing here, you know? Like, granted, the Lost River is a very interesting place, but still, I don't know, man. I really don't know. Let's go on up. Let's actually head straight up and see if there's anything up there, because it's a long way to the top. It is a long way to the top indeed, and then we are simply followed by what appears to be nothing. Oh, there is actually a warper located around this area of the precursor base as well. It's always interesting. There's always seems to be like a warper, like, nearby. Well, he was nearby. I want to actually try and see now how this thing may have broken off and why it would be broken off, because to me that kind of okay, you got me that, Tom, I'll give you that. But as I was saying before, how has this thing broken off? Because you can see it's almost like little bridges may have formed. And maybe, is this thing like shooting stuff at me? It's just making noises to try and make atmosphere. You're not scary, dude. Just back off, honestly. Do your own thing and stop trying to get involved with my stuff. I'm serious. And it hits me. That's great, isn't it? You just can't leave me alone. Wants all the focus and more. Yeah? Is this what you want? Yeah? Is this what you want? You want us to just do this and stare at you the whole time and not... God damn it, man. It's interesting. It almost seems like it's definitely a portion of the base. It doesn't look like a main base structure, just the way really it looks. It doesn't quite look right. I don't know, man. I don't know. We need a lot more backstory on this, but the fact they've now implemented this in the Lost River as well, this gives a bit more mystery to this place, you know? It's not just all about the bone fields and stuff like that anymore. There was precursors down here doing something, and eventually I think we'll discover PDAs on this, and that's when this gets extremely interesting. Oh, wow. Okay, I don't think we've ever actually been here, guys. Look at this. This just looks insane, doesn't it? That is the opening, or it could also be the fall, depending on which way you're coming from it. If we go up here, check this out, man. Wow. If I have ever been here before, I most certainly do not remember it because they have updated it exponentially as opposed to before. This place looks insanely awesome. All the colors, all these trees and things like that. They have been putting a lot of work into the Lost River, guys, and this right now, I would say, is that another skull or is that the skull we saw before? That might be the skull we saw before. I think they have just... Whoa, 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 what? Whoa! What the heck? What the heck is that? Oh my goodness, there is is there more than one? There is loads of these guys around here. What the heck are they? I don't recall seeing these guys. I kind of want to check out what this thing is, but they are very aggressive. Okay, we're going to try and get close-ish. I just want to see how responsive they are. Okay, okay. I might try and scan this thing. Oh, okay. No, I'm not. Wow. Wow. Whoa. He is insanely quick as well. What the heck, dude? I really want to scan it, though, you know? Oh, man, I need to scan this thing. The moment it shouts, you know it's locked onto you. Okay, I didn't notice this. How much damage does it do to the, I mean, I don't know if it's like electrical whips and it will destroy this thing. I really have no idea. I don't like it here. I'm out. So now, guys, we actually have more bone structures as well. This is, I believe, called the bone update, so it's very accurate. There is more down here than just that humongous skeleton over there. We also have this guy right here. It's a very small structure in comparison. If you actually look, I mean, I say small. Still, this thing is probably big enough to fit the Cyclops in. And I also have to remember, if we now go in the green mist, there is some kind of like toxic thing to us. But it seems like there's more than just the humongous species now over there. Of course, we do have this one here. As I've said before, that's about as big as the Cyclops. And I believe some of the creatures are like maybe the sea dragon. It might be like a sea dragon skeleton. I really don't know. But this thing here, you can see it's got a lot more bones to it. So whatever this thing was is still pretty much a mystery. We are no closer to figuring out what this skeleton structure is. Hopefully there'll be some kind of PDA, or maybe in the precursor base, they would have studied this thing right here before maybe it died. What I'm actually looking for as well, guys, alongside everything else now, to really finalize this episode, is something called a mesmer. Now, the name gives enough hints to me as to what this thing is going to be doing. I have never experienced it, but I know it's something very, very interesting. And if you guys haven't either, you're in for a treat as well. Okay, yes, we are back, and you are aware, we know, so we don't want to mess around here. I checked back, guys. I had no luck finding a mesmer. I'm now returning to maybe look around the sides of the bone field here. I'm hoping I may be able to find... I don't even know if they're down here. It just feels like they're gonna have to be. It seems so appropriate with all these updates. It's just locating one. The thing is as well, guys, they make these things about this big, so locating one is very, very finicky, and you gotta have a... I have found myself a mesmer. Okay, let's keep our eyes on this thing right here. I don't know how many of these there are. There might only be like one down here. I don't know if the experience can actually be had inside of this, but... Oh, there's two. Oh my goodness, there's actually two of them. No way. I'm going to try also and scan one of these. The moment I exit this, though, this is where things are going to get very, very tricky, guys. Let's go for this one just over here. Here we go. I'm going to exit now. Here we go, guys. Let's see what happens. Okay, not doing anything at the moment. Still doing nothing. I'm actually going to get back in my ship because I need to keep my oxygen very, very high when I'm doing this. Come on, come back my way, man. Come on. Here we go, here we go. Let's do this. Let's... Whoa! What the heck? I have a medikit. What? It literally taps into our brain. It taps into our brain, somehow into our electronics as well. The woman's voice was actually saying something right there. I managed to escape its grasp, so maybe... How did I just say grasps? Here we go. Here we go. Come on. Come on. Notice this. Notice this. Come on. Notice this, man. Come on. Right in front of it. Okay, here we go. Whoa. Whoa. Wow. Keep listening. Let's keep listening.
Swim closer.
What the heck? Okay, this is nuts. I'm gonna scan it as we're doing this. This is nuts, guys. Wow. These things are insane. What the heck? This is really creepy, man. I actually can't get away. Oh my goodness, I can't get away. I got away. Okay, let's get back in our ship. Guys, that is insane. They literally make us completely hallucinate when we're actually experiencing that. I need to read the bio on this thing. I don't want to leave this place now. There's so much life and everything down here. This is so great. This place is awesome. Whoa, dude. What? From where? Hang on, my lights are on. This place looks different down here now. Hold up, I'm looking at the sand right there. There's also been an update to the reef bags. Wow, they are close. Is that one over there? Whoa! Can you hear these guys now? This is the new addition to the reef bag, guys. They are insanely massive. Check this out. So this was the old reef bag. Let's just go close so you guys get an idea as to how big these things are. As you can see, these things are still ginormous. I think these things right here are, well, they're probably about near enough as big as the Cyclops. Look at the ones just behind it right there. They are about 15 times bigger, I would say, surface area-wise. It is absolutely beautiful, this thing. And it's also got loads of little bits of, like, life on top. Even fish living atop, too. You can see they're probably using the resources from inside. Loads of things to scan from this. I'm actually not going to do too much more with that. I want to explore that for the next episode. So there are still things left to do, and we don't have to wait, like, 2 weeks to record another episode. Let's just head back out here for now and get reading that PDF. PDA. Not PDF. All right then, guys, let's get reading this new PDA document we made. Or it might be like some kind of log. I know I did get a data download too. I might save that for the next episode as well. Let's explore for now the alien life form. So it is a carnivore. That's interesting. It does eat meat. And here we go. This is the mesmer. So it's a small carnivorous life form with a unique hunting mechanism that allows it to hypnotize its foes. That's what we was experiencing right there. So how does that work? Let's find out. The outer wings. The mesmer swims using a number of wings which can be angled up and forwards in the event of an attack. Tiny lenses on the surface can be tilted independently to create mesmerizing patterns capable of subduing the target. What a cool feature, man. So on the outer shell, predators become transfixed, at which point the mesmer opens the jaw-like recess in its protective outer shell and eats its victim alive. I wonder if the victim is actually aware of it even being consumed, though, when you think about it, because this thing literally taps so much into our head. We start hearing the electronic voice repeating and saying things it really shouldn't be saying. I don't know how advanced the technology is in this world. If the robotic AI has like its own conscience and stuff like that and talks to us freely, which it hasn't been. It's only really told us status updates and things like that. We are believing that we are hearing a robot plan to say only specific things, can speak freely, and knows about this creature as well, even though we didn't even know what it was. It's crazy, man. This world is really transforming. The Lost River is looking insane right now. And guys, just let me know what you want to see done for the next episode, because I will definitely be revisiting this one again, as always, and it's going to be amazing fun. So if you guys did enjoy this video, why not drop me that like rating? And hey, if you're new around here, why not subscribe for more videos just like this one right here? So thank you so much for watching this video, guys. I of course hope you did enjoy, and I will of course see you on the next one.